your own ranks, so you know where to sit. Sit down from the highest to the lowest of you. I bid you a hearty welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
I'll go around and mingle with all of you, playing the humble host. My wife will stand in her royal chair, but at the appropriate time, I will have her welcome you.
To all our friends from me, for in my heart they are welcome.
Okay.
And they respond to you with their hearts as well. The table is full on both sides. I will sit here in the middle, be free and happy. Soon we will toast around the table. There's blood on your face.
Then it must be Banquo's.
I'd rather see his blood splattered on your face than flowing through his veins. Did you finish him off?
Yes.
You are the best of the cutthroats. But whoever did the same to Florence must also be good. If you cut both their throats, then you are the absolute best.
Most royal sir, Florence has escaped.
Now I'm scared again. Otherwise, I would have been perfect as a solid piece of marble, as a firm piece of rock, as free air as the air itself. But now I'm all tangled up with doubts and fears. The
Good Lord, he's lying dead in a ditch with 20 deep gashes in his head, any one of which would have been enough to kill him.
Thanks for that. The adult snake lies in the ditch. The young snake that escaped will be in line because will be tied because poisonous and threatening. But for now, he has no phase. Get out of here. I'll talk to you again soon.
You're not entertaining the guests. If you don't make your guests know they're welcome, they'll feel like they're paying for their meal. When you just want to eat, it's better to do that at home. When you're eating out with people, you need to have a little more ceremony, you know? Otherwise, dinner parties would be very boring.
Of you to remind me.
Okay.
Since good digestion requires a good appetite, and good health requires both of those, here's to good appetite, good digestion, and good health.
Why don't you have a seat, Your Highness?
We would have all the nobility of Scotland gathered under one roof. If only Banquo were here. I hope it turns out that he's late out of rudeness and not because of something has happened to him.
Means he's broken his promise, sir. If it pleases you, Your Highness, why don't you sit with us with your grace and your royal company? Oh. Here's an empty seat. Here, my good lord. What's wrong, Your Highness?
Which one of you did this?
What, my good lord?
You can't say I did it. Don't shake your bloody head at me.
Gentlemen, stand up. His Highness is not well.
My husband is often like this, and he has been this way since he was a child. Please stay seated. This is just a brief fit. In a moment, he will be well again. If you pay too much attention to him, it will make him angry, and that will make his convulsions go on longer. Eat your dinner and pay no attention to him.
Oh.
Are you a man, and a brave one, to look at something that would frighten the devil?
This is just another one of the hallucinations you always get when you're afraid. This is like the floating dagger you said it was leading you towards Duncan. These outbursts of yours don't even look like real fear. They're more like how you would act if you were a woman telling a scary story by the fireside in front of her grandmother. Shame on you! Why are you making these faces when the visions passes? You'll see that you're just looking like a fool.
Look over there!
What? Has your foreigners paralyzed you completely? Nonsense!
In ancient times, before there were laws to make the land safe and peaceful, a lot of blood was spilled. Yes, and since then, murders have been committed that are too awful to talk about. It used to be that when you knocked a man's brains out, he would just die, and that would be it. But now they rise from the dead with 20 fatal head wounds and push off our stools. This haunting business is even stranger than the murder.
My really lord, you're noble. Your friends miss you.
About y'all, don't mind me. I'm just being silly. Let's have a toast. Can things like this happen so suddenly without making us all astonished? You make me feel like I don't know myself. When I see you looking at these terrible things, keeping a straight face while my face is gone with fear.
What things, my lord?
Please don't speak to him. He's getting worse and worse, okay? Talking makes him crazy. Everybody, please leave right now. Don't bother exiting in the order of your rank. Just leave right away.
Good night. I hope the king recovers soon.
And good night to all.
There's an old saying, the dead will have their revenge. Gravestones have been known to move and trees to speak to bring guilty men to justice. The craftiest murderers have been exposed by the mystical signs made by cows and magpies. How late at night is it?
It's almost morning. You can't tell whether it's night or day.
What do you think about the fact that Macbeth refuses to come to me when I commanded him?
Did you send for him?
I have heard about this indirectly, but I will send for him. In every one of the Lord's households, I have a servant paid to spy for me. Tomorrow, while it is still early, I will go to see the witches. They will tell me more, because I'm determined to know the worst about what's going to happen. My own safety is the only thing important to me now. I have walked so far in this very river of blood that even if I stopped now, it would be as hard to go back to being good as it is to keep killing people. I have some schemes in my head that I'm planning to put into action. I've done these things before. I have a chance to think about them. Beep, beep.
You haven't slept.
Yes, let's go to sleep. My strange self-delusions come from inexperience. We're still just beginners when it comes to crime.
Nonsense! This is just another one of the hallucinations you always get when you're afraid. This is like the floating dagger you said was leading you towards Duncan. I can't do this.
There's an old saying, the dead will have their revenge. Gravestones have been known to move and trees to speak, to bring guilty men to judgment. I cannot see that far away. Okay, I'm sorry. But I keep on saying the wrong stuff because I wear glasses.
It's not a car, it's a cross.
Stop.
Well, like Hannah.
Intruder alert, intruder alert.
Janae, do I
Oh my god, it's a bee!
Will you seriously, y'all? Come on, we got one more scene.
That over the recording.
No, sit down. We got one more.
That needs to be on bloopers.
Okay. Every last one of them on their phone. Ain't even doing no stuff. I see your hiney, all bright and shiny.
What do I say?
What?
In FCCLA, she's in FCILA.
I'm doing, are y'all in business classes? Please, just look over there. Look, see? Put the camera over there. Put the camera over there, where the no ghost is. Okay, can we start this over?
Yeah.
Macbeth!
Macbeth!